YouTube, what is good? Welcome back to another video. Shout out to y'all, man. It's nice to be here. It's nice to be uploading, and y'all make me want to upload. I'm gonna tell you every single video, bro. I will tell y'all every single video. Y'all just make me want to upload more and more because y'all are doing the things I asked. Y'all are hitting the like button. Y'all are subscribing. Y'all gotta have post noties on. Now, the last couple videos, y'all ain't been running the views up, and I ain't mad at that. I'm a blame YouTube. I ain't gonna blame y'all. But other than that, y'all been killing it, man. So shout out to y'all, because if y'all weren't doing that, I wouldn't be uploading. So I appreciate it a lot, and it just makes me, like I said, want to keep uploading. And with that being said, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. Let's watch this whole video through, and let's jump right into it. We're back today with another Pro Tune build. Haven't had one of these in a little bit. We got position, power forward, best skill, outside scoring, archetype, range enforcer. This is new for this season. The build is inspired by Jaren Jackson Jr. Wonderful player, bro. Jaren Jackson Jr. has been coming into his own this year, and really last year while John Morant was out, he was hooping, bro. He was going crazy. Desmond Bane went down and Jaren Jackson was carrying, even though they weren't that good. He was out there getting a bucket and just going crazy. So stature, we got height 7 foot, weight 225, wingspan 7 foot. It's a big build. I don't think Jaren Jackson's 7 feet tall, but he's a big player, bro. Description: tall, skilled, all around 4-man, can hit shots from anywhere on the floor, depth distributor, protects the rim at an elite level, fluid athlete. I agree with pretty much everything in that. He's a very versatile scorer, wonderful defender. I'm not sure how I feel about him being a depth distributor, because I don't see him being that much of a playmaker. But I'm gonna let 2K have it. Let's go ahead and hop into the attributes. Close shot, you get an 88. I like that. Jaren Jackson's really good at playing below the rim. Driving layup, you get a 70. Don't know how I feel about that. Not too mad. Only reason I'm not too mad is because you get to pair it with driving dunk, and you're going to get an 80 driving dunk. And remember, this is a 7-footer, bro, so finishing at the rack is not going to be a problem. Standing dunk, you get an 85. So once again, you got pretty good attributes to get good animations on a 7-footer and be able to play down low. Post control, you get a 63. Not too happy with, but Jaren Jackson does not have that much of a post game, so I understand them giving him a 63 post control. On to the shooting, you're going to get a 93 mid range. Now, I like the 93 mid range because Jaren Jackson, he's able to play all around the floor, but a lot of his buckets come from inside the arc. So I do like the 93 mid range. I'm going to make the 7-footer really good. 3-point shot, you get an 85. You're going to get limitless range on this build. I like the 85, bro. With the 93 mid-range, getting Hall of Fame set shot specialist and the 85 3-ball, you're going to be able to shoot the lights out for sure. Like, that's not going to be a problem. Free throw, you're going to get a 76. Not the best, not the worst. You should be able to knock some down in the rec. If you get fouled, you should be able to knock them down. But if you're playing the 4, you shouldn't have to worry too much. On to the playmaking. Pass accuracy, you get an 87. Now, once again, I'm not too sure Jaren Jackson is that good of a playmaker. I'd give him like an 80 pass accuracy, but 87 is going to be really good for a 7-foot build. Like, using this build in 5s and 3s, bro, and even 2s, you're going to be able to swing the ball around. You're going to be a really good big man with those stats. You're going to get gold dimer with this build, so I like the 87 pass accuracy. Ball handle, you get a 70. Once again, you're on a 7-footer, bro. Now, 70 ain't the best still for a 7-footer, but I'm pretty sure you can get some SIGs on this build, be able to make it work. Speed with ball, you get a 60. You're a 7-footer, bro. You're not going to be able to get lightning launch on a 7-footer anyways, so I do kind of think 60 speed with ball is pretty good. On to the defense, you're going to get 82 interior defense. Now, if you guys know me, I think 82 is perfect. If you got a big man, I feel like all you really need is 82, especially if you're a 7-footer with a 7-foot wingspan. 82 is going to work perfect. I have a 6'4" guard, and he only has 74 interior, and I kid you not, with how bad the contest system is on this game, and hands-up defense in the paint and layups in the paint, my guard be getting stops, bro. Like, on every build. Big, guard, forwards. It gets stops all the time. So I like the 82. I do wish it was higher because Jaren Jackson is a force when it comes to being down low and getting stops in the interior spaces of the floor. Perimeter defense, you get a 62. Now, hear me out. I'm not really happy with this. I think Jaren Jackson should have like 74, 75 perimeter defense because he's not. Jaren Jackson's a versatile defender, bro. Like, he's not going to box up your guard, but he can play defense good enough to be switched on in any position around the court. Now, I'm not saying he's an elite perimeter defender, but I do think he's better than 62 perimeter defense, bro. Steal, you're going to get a 60. Not too mad at that. You get interceptor on bronze. Y'all like that high steal. If there is anything I was going to change about this build, to be perimeter and steal. I think it's perfectly fine, though. I would leave the steal, change the perimeter if I was going to change anything. And once again, I'm not telling y'all to make this build exactly like this. We're just going over it, and I'm telling you guys how I feel about the build, reviewing it. And I like the build so far, but I would change that perimeter defense up if I was going to change anything, and I didn't care about the archetype name. Last for the defense, you're going to get 93 block. Very pleased with that. That is Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson made his name off being a wonderful defensive player, off being a DPOY candidate. So I like the 93 block because you go in the paint with him down there, he's swatting. Like, good luck. You're going to get high flying denier. And then with the 93 block, you're just going to get crazy animations, like, to block shots. And you get the paint patroller. Like, you're going to be able to do some wild stuff as far as the defense on this build. So I like the 93 block and your 7 foot. You know, it's going to be crazy. On to the rebounding. You're going to get a 60 offensive rebound. I know y'all don't like that. Y'all like to have the high O board this year. A little bit lower defensive rebound, but I'm the opposite. I don't mind either or. I get people are doing high offensive rebound because it's cheaper, but I like the high defensive rebound. So 60 offensive rebound, 85 defensive rebound. Now, I get 85 ain't the best, and you would like to have gold rebound chaser. But when you are 7 feet tall on this game with a 7 foot wingspan, all you need is rebound chaser and better animations, which come at 80. You're going to get box out beast on gold, and you're going to get silver rebound chaser. Now you might say, oh, how can you say that? Bro, my guard has no rebounding, and I get rebounds over every build in this game. Now, I'm not saying my guard is an elite rebounder because he's not, clearly. But if you have a 7-footer with good rebounding animations, 7-foot wingspan, rebound chaser on silver, and box out beast on gold, you'll have no problem getting boards, bro. Like, I will die on that hill. On to the physicals. You're gonna get 73 speed. I like this because you're above average for a 7-footer, in my opinion. I think 73 speed is above average, and I do think Jaren Jackson is a quicker big on his feet. Agility, you get a 64. Now, Jaren Jackson ain't that quick. He's faster for big, but he's not that quick for big, so I'm okay with the 64 agility. Strength, you get an 83. Not happy. I wish this was higher. 83 is still good. You're gonna get some decent badges, but I think you need at least like 87. So that will factor into my grading at the end of this build. Vertical, you get a 72. I'm okay with that. 75 would have been perfect, but 72 ain't bad either. I will say though, I think the attributes are really good, like spread out perfectly. I think they're really good for a 7-foot big. So let's go ahead and get into the badges. You don't get many, but you do get some good ones. Legend, you're not going to get any badges, sadly. Hall of Fame, you get set shot specialist. Wonderful badge to have on Hall of Fame. Gold, you're going to get aerial wizard, box out beast, break starter, which is crazy, Deadeye, which is crazy, dimer, which is crazy, float game, which is crazy, and paint patroller, which is crazy. Listen, those badges specifically in the gold area, I think gold has the best value for a badge. So having those specific badges on gold, I think is really, really good, bro. Like, it's going to make this build a dominant build. Silver, you're going to get brick wall, off ball pest, paint prodigy, pogo stick, post lockdown, rebound chaser, and rise up. Once again, I like having badges on my build. This build is getting important badges, so the more badges, the better I think a build will perform. I think this build has some pretty good badges. Bronze, you're going to get bailout, which is crazy on a 7-footer. high flying denier, hook specialist, immovable enforcer, interceptor, limitless range, which is fire on a 7-footer, physical finisher, post fade phenom, posterizer, unpluckable, and versatile visionary. You get really good badges on this build, bro. We're gonna hit continue and see what other shades you'll get. And of course, you're gonna get Jaren Jackson, you get Chet Holmgren and Evan Mobley, all modern bigs, bro. These dudes are all like very versatile defending bigs and scoring bigs. Your archetype, range enforcer. I think this build is fire. There are a couple things that can be changed if you want it to be Jaren Jackson, but I think this is a wonderful big man build, bro. This build being Jaren Jackson. Well, before I even get into that, you guys let me know how you feel about this build. Is it fire? Is it trash? I think it's fire. You guys know I think every build is fire. But let me know in the comment section how you feel about it and what you would change on this build to make it any better. This build being Jaren Jackson, I'm going to give it a B+ just because it's not completely him defensively. And I do think that's solely because there's just so many attributes you can mess around with. Like, you can only upgrade with so many attributes, bro. So I understand. Now, being able to use this build in all game modes, A+, bro. A+. I don't care what no one says. A+. Take it to the ones court. You're going to be able to get stops in the paint. Might be a little hard trying to play defense on a guard if you get caught on one, but your catch-up time with the high-flying denier and your good interior defense is going to help you out a lot to where they're forced to shoot. 2's court, you're the perfect 2. The perfect 2, bro. You can shoot, you can finish, you can screen, you can roll, you can pop, you can put the ball on the floor against another big. I like this build a lot for 2s. 3's, once again, you are the perfect 3, bro. You can screen, you can roll, you can pop, you can put the ball on the floor and score on all 3 levels of the court. So I'm really happy with that. And then 5's, of course, once again, you can run the 4 or the 5. You can get rebounds. You can score all over the floor, pick, pop, roll. Like, you can do it all, bro. I think this build is fire. You guys let me know how you feel about this build. If you made it this far, hit that like button, bro. It goes a long way. I really would appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel. Like, y'all gotta subscribe, bro. We're trying to hit 1K subs. Let's get it. Let's get it. But turn on post notifications and upload, man. I appreciate you guys a lot. That is all I got for you guys today, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.